Hi there, this is Brad at Brad's Home Center, Brad the Kitchen Guy. And the kids want pizza tonight and I didn't make dough. Well, how are you going to do that? We're going to do French bread pizza. And I know you've all had some of that out there and it has sucked. And it sucked like a rock. I'm going to teach you how tonight make the best French bread pizza you have ever had. And the first thing is you don't buy French bread, you buy Italian bread. And the second thing you do is you cut it in half and open it up and look at that beautiful pizza. And you're gonna go, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? I'm gonna smash it. And you go, why are you gonna smash it? Well, you see all them nooks and crannies in there? That's gonna absorb everything and turn into mush. How do you keep it from turning into mush? You smash it and close it up and flatten it out. And how do you do that? It's really simple. You just simply take another cookie sheet and you press. And all that does, flattens it. Look at how flat that is. Smashes it down, makes it look pretty. Now we've flattened that out, and what do we got to do next? We're going to turn it into garlic bread before we turn it into pizza. I know it's an extra step, but you're going to see how much better it takes with that olive oil and that garlic on the bottom layer. So what's the first thing you do? Fire up your pan, add a generous amount of olive oil. And you want a ridiculous amount of garlic. And you want this on a medium to medium-low heat. You do not want to burn your garlic. Oh, look at that. You want to smell and taste that? That is wonderful. No vampires here tonight. All right, after you get that rolling, we want to add some butter to that because everything's better with butter. Generous portion of Brad's homemade butter. And you have that on a low heat because you don't want to burn the butter or burn the garlic, do you? We're halfway to a shrimp scampi. I can feel it. I'm going to take that and pour it into a little container. Once you have your garlic spread made, generously edge to edge coat your bread. You want a level of flavor down here. Don't forget all that beautiful garlic. Look at that. Now, before we add our next level of topping, we're gonna grill this. Fire up that griddle, start getting her nice and hot. Put a generous amount of oil. Wait till it gets shimmering hot. You'll see it. And how do you know when the grill's hot? If you can't keep your hand over the top for 3 seconds, the grill is hot. This grill is not hot. And you're not seeing the shimmer in the oil yet. And it won't take long. The oil starts to move as the heat gets hotter. You can see it moving. You want to just take a second. Bring it back to a nice coat. You can feel it. just want to brown that just a little bit. And what do they say? Heat changes everything, and color is flavor. Warming these little babies up already. That is good. Now, contrary to popular belief, we do not add the sauce next. We add the cheese. The cheese protects the bread and keeps it from going to mush. So, you just put a nice level of cheese right on top here. Mozzarella, cheddar, whatever your choice is. I'm using cheddar today because I ran out of mozz. Pizza 1 and Pizza 2 took up my mozz today. So we put a nice little level of cheese on there. And then we add the sauce. Then some more cheese. What's better than cheese? More cheese. Cheese and more cheese. All right? And then we're going to add the pepperoni. Nice, thick cut. And what goes with pepperonis? Onions and mushrooms. Now the trick is you've got to saute your onions and mushrooms because this is only going to be in the oven for a few minutes and their onions and mushrooms are going to come out raw. Generous amount of olive oil once again. And as Chef Jean-Pierre would say, onions are always first, mise en place. And what we're looking to do is sweat the onions out and change their color. And then we add the mushrooms. And we want the mushrooms to release the water because mushrooms are about 80 to 90% water and 10% flavor. And in order to help with that, we add a little salt. See how the colors are changing, the caramelization is starting, the mushrooms are browning. And yes, this is more work than popping it out of the freezer and putting it into the oven. But you will truly enjoy this meal. And after you have one of these, you will never have a Hot Pocket again. All right, and now we're going to take our sauteed veggies, pepperoni, onion and mushroom, garlic bread, Italian loaf pizza. How could it get any better than this? Someday I hope they get the smell-o-vision going because you should be here with me. And a little Pecorino Romano. You know what they say about a little snow on top of the mountain. And for more flavor, layers of flavor, a little onion powder. Nothing better than a little more garlic. A little of that famous oregano. Some sun-dried tomatoes, just because we haven't done enough here. We could serve this up without putting it in the oven and giving it a melt, couldn't we? And a little more olive oil. And into the broiler we go. Be back in 5. Of course, it would have helped if I turned the broiler on already. And now the best part. If that isn't the best garlic French bed pizza you ever had, call me. 1-800-555-1212. Brad the Kitchen Guy. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And we're here for you. Thank you so much. I would like to thank all my new subscribers to Brad the Kitchen Guy, and I'm going to do it by a second bite. And you should have one too. Thank you.